Hello everybody, I hope you all are doing great. So today I'm here with the basics of English grammar course. So we are at day 3, so you could see the agenda. I'll be taking you through the verbs, types of verbs and auxiliary verbs where we need to use uh, could do, can, okay. Likewise we have a few more auxiliary verbs. How do we use it? I'm going to showcase that. And then we have the active voice and passive voice. The adverbs we'll see. Finally, we'll have a look into the adjectives. Okay. So before starting the session, please do refer part 2 and part 1 session. Try to practice them and then you come here so that it will be easy for you guys to uh, remember everything and adapt to the sessions. Yeah. Well, let's get started with this. First thing, when it comes to verbs, so what exactly the verb does? Okay. So the verb exactly describes the action or the activity in short. Okay. So this can be classified in several ways. Like when it comes to the function, we have the action verbs. As I told, like running is an activity or an action. Jump is an again action. Sing is again activity. Yeah. So likewise, we have the linking verbs where it connects the subject to word or a phrase. Could able to see here. Often to be is, are, was, were will be applied for that. Okay, but also the verbs like seem, become, appear will also come into this. Next one is the helping verb. So these will help us to form the sentences like the past tense. Tenses also we can consider. Yeah, including this one, have been, have is there, okay, be is there, do is there, okay, done. So like that we can use this helping verbs. Okay, next one we have the modal verbs where we try to express possibilities or permissions. So like I might do, I must do, I shall do, shall I do, okay, will I be able to complete, will you go, like that. Okay, so these are the modal verbs which will help you to just express your uh, possibilities, abilities, permissions. Yeah. So when it comes to action on objects, so there again are transitive verbs which take a direct object into account. For example, I eat sandwich. Okay. So next one is the intransitive verbs. I do not take a direct object. In short, she slept. There is no object. Okay. So here we have the object, that is sandwich. We can consider I eat sandwich. What you eat? The object. Yeah, like that. Yeah. By form, so there are regular verbs and the irregular verbs. When it comes to regular verbs, uh, it will help us to form the past tense and past participle by adding ed and d. Example like walk, walked, walked, like that. Okay. Irregular verbs, eat, ate, eaten, like that. Okay, so it will also help us to create the past tense and past participle sentences that anyway you're gonna see in the next uh, slides. Here when it comes to action verbs, as I said, it expresses the action. Okay, so for example we have here uh, he eats bread. Okay, object is bread, eats is here. Okay, now when it comes to she walks to the station. Okay, where she's going, the station, so walks. Okay, like that. Next we have it floats on the sea. Okay, next one is negative sentence. Also we can form it by using it like do not, does not, did not. For example, we have I do not eat bread, right? And then he does not eat bread. You did not walk to the station. Okay, and then it does not float on the sea. So these are the negative sentences we can form it. So try to remember how to form the sentences. Next one is interrogative sentences with do, does, did. So for example, when it comes to question, we have do you eat bread? Does he eat bread? Likewise, did they finish it? Or does she walk to the station? So likewise, we can able to create the interrogative sentences. Next, next one is the do not can be shortened to don't. We already know, we had seen it in who is, who's, like that. So we can even do this one here. Do not becomes don't, does not become here doesn't, did not become didn't. Okay, when it comes to do not, I do not eat bread, I don't eat bread. She does not walk, she doesn't walk. It doesn't float, it does not float. Okay, they did not finish it, they didn't finish it. Okay, like this we can able to shorten the uh, verbs here. Now we'll see a few examples for the action verbs. You could be able to see these all are the uh, examples of verbs which related to the action, like walking, running, talking, sitting, reading, write, chalk, cough, sleep, jump, sing, drink, teach, present, build, break, toss, hug, fight. Yeah. When it comes to feelings, these are again the verbs related to feelings. Love, again it's a feeling. Hate, envy, believe, trust, feel it, and trust. Experience, care, cherish, sense, know, recognize, understand. Okay, like, need, adore. Okay, do the, and then appreciate. So these are feelings. Now we have the state or a condition. So here we use am, is, are, was, were. So it was happening. So like that, have, will be, appear, seem, become, been, being are the state or condition verbs. Next, helping verbs. Again, it remains somewhat same. They will help us to create a form to form the sentences like I am going to school, I'm genius. Okay, like that. If you want, you need to add the verbs in front of it. Okay. Are, was, were, how, has, to, will, can are the examples for the helping verbs. Next one is the possibility probability. For example, could have, right? Will, would, may, might, should, must. Okay, so now we'll look upon the auxiliary verbs, how we're going to use them and how do we need to form the sentences. When it comes to first one, that is be verb, how do we use it? So these are used for the progressive sentences. For example, it is running, continuous tense we can say. I'm taking a bath. She is preparing a dinner for us. They have been studying all night. So it shows the progressive uh, sense of the any of the sentences. Now when it comes to do auxiliary verb, it also be used in the negative sentences. We had seen it, right? I don't know the truth. Then she doesn't agree with me. They didn't arrive here at. Like that, we can use do to form the negative sentences. When it comes to have, it will again help us to create the perfect sentences like I have been following you from a mile for a mile. We have done a lot so far. She had been queen of the town. Like this, we can utilize this one. Okay. Next one is the will auxiliary verb. So how we can use it? I will take this duty. Will you stop talking like that? And then it will rain tomorrow. Will we have it here? The news will spread soon. Will you marry me? Like that, you can form the sentences by using will. Now would, I would rather go shopping today. So yeah, we would rather say something and then I would like to have one more pencil. So it again represents same. Okay, so it will help us to form a sentences. Then again we had seen will and would. Now we'll see shall, should, auxiliary verb. When it comes to this one, so shall we dance? So yeah, we can just question, then try to form a sentence. Shall I go now? Shall I go home? Like that. Okay. Let's drink. Shall we? Okay, it's just instead of that, shall we drink also is fine. Yeah. Next, should. You should rest at home today. Don't go to the party. Like that we can form the sentences. I should take a bus this time. Yeah, multiple times it happened. So casual sentence you can say. He should be more thoughtful in the decision making process. Yeah, he should be. So if you consider your managers and all, so he should be more thoughtful for making the decisions in short. Okay, like that you can form the sentences by using shall and should. Now we'll see how exactly, again the same few examples for shall and should. You should have seen it. It was really beautiful. So yeah, then again you should have completed it earlier to meet the deadline. So before the deadline you would have finished it. We should have visited the place on the way. So it was there, the place we should have visited. So yeah, then what should we do now? So if something goes wrong, so we don't know what to do, so then we ask this, what should we do? Should we continue our meeting? Yeah. And then should we go this way? Next, where should we go this summer? It's all the questions. Okay, like this you can form the sentences by using shall and should. Now can and could auxiliary verb. I can make jewelry, right? And negative sentences, I can't speak French, German language also. Okay. And then can you open this jar? So questioning again. Used to ask permissions. When it comes to permissions, can I use your bathroom? Can I leave now? Can I raise the volume? Can I have the more napkins? Can I have the bills? Like that. Okay. Next one is you can take the spot if you like. You can do whatever you want in short. Yeah. So these are the uh, can and could auxiliary verbs. So you can use them regularly. Yeah. Next one, could. When it comes to could, we have I could swim when I was young. So I used to swim before, like that. Yeah. And then you could see the boat sinking. So next one is they could tell he was nervous. Means they also already felt that he is nervous, like that. Okay. Could I take this jacket with me? You could borrow my umbrella. So you can just take his umbrella. Okay. Could you please let me pass you? When someone is telling to just to give way for them, so you can have a sentence like this. Could I get you more water? Yeah, like this you can form the sentences. Not these, so these might be difficult for you guys, but try to use them. Okay. I could have went over there. I could have done it. Can I do it? Can I ask? Can I propose? Like that. Yeah, simple sentences you can try. Next, as the may, might, must auxiliary verb. So when it comes to that, may I come in? So this is the most word we had used it during our school days also, right? So yeah, like that. May I say something now? May I ask one question? Okay. May I interrupt? Like that. Okay. She may agree with this plan. Okay. Again here, may. They may not be happy about what happened. So something might happen in the meeting and he or they might not be happy. It may show tonight. Okay. Now comes to might. He might have finished it. He might go see a doctor. I might not come this time. I might not come on Friday to office. Yeah. I might be right. You might be right. You might be wrong. Depends. Okay. You might have lost it. Then the store might have been closed today. Like this, you can just form the sentences. And when it comes to must, okay, we have I must complete the project by this week. Must ensure. Okay, the government must provide the health care for everybody, so it should be free of cost. Everyone must save the natural resources of the earth, so we simply don't need to waste it. The water, the petrol, the petroleum products like that. Okay, the building must have a fire alarm. It should mandatory to say, yeah. You must answer my questions right now. He must be a genius. You must be joking. There must be an accident. She must be very tired. Yeah. So I hope you are clear with how this auxiliary verbs are helpful and how we can form these sentences. So yeah, just practice it, pause it, or if you want to go through them or if you want to write it down, so you can do it whatever you want, but try to form the sentences like this united with activities. Okay. Next is the affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences in one particular format. I try to bring it up here. Let's take one. First one is the affirmative sentence. I sing a song. When it comes to negative, I do not. I don't sing a song. Interrogative. Do I sing a song? Should I need to, right? Do I need to sing a song like that? Yeah. You sing a song. So you sing a song. You do not sing a song. Or do you sing a song? Correct? Now, here he or she sings a song. She does not or he does not, he doesn't sing a song. Does she sing a song? Okay, it's just again a questioning him. So we are telling him he does not sing. We're asking again, does he sing? Okay, we sing a song. We don't. Do we sing? Okay. Next one is they sang a song. They did not sing a song. Did they sing a song? Okay. And this is how we need to form the sentences. If you want to tell something, you can tell this one, or if you want to ask someone, you can use this interrogative. Okay, and if you want to tell something to someone, you can use the affirmative. Well, now we'll look after this active voice and passive voice. Or exactly active voice? In this, the subject of the sentence performs the action. For example, the cat is a subject, chased the mouse. So here cat is doing the chasing in short. When it comes to passive voice, subject receives the action. Subject receives the action. Okay, this should receive the action. Now, the mouse was chased by the cat. Okay, the mouse is receiving the action being chased. Likewise, we can try to create for some passive voice sentences by saying the active voice sentences. Consider this one. The dog chased the cat. Chased. Okay, now what happens here? The cat was chased by the dog. Okay, next one is the dog bite the boy. The dog bit the boy. In the sense, the boy was bitten by the dog. Okay, next one is Raju rang the bell. The bell was rung by Raju. Let's see. Or rang. We can even take the bell rung by Raju also. Fine. The bell was rung by Raju. Fine. Okay. Ram played hockey. What happens here? Hockey was played by Ram. Correct. Miss Mary teaches us English. So here, English is taught to us by Miss Mary. Okay. Next, Ram caught the ball. So how we can convert this one? The ball was caught by Ram. Correct. The ball was caught by Ram. Children like sweets. Sweets like is here. It should be again in a future tense, like sweets are liked by, in past you can consider sweets are liked by children. Yeah, here Rita will take a photograph. A photograph was taken by Rita, or you can just have will be taken by Rita. Okay, will is here, it should be will be. Okay, photograph will be. You should not change completely. Fine. So this is how we can just try to format. Next one, who taught you this poem? How do we make this? By whom were you taught this poem? Okay. Next one, the police arrested the smuggler. The smuggler was arrested by police. Next one, Shiva was flying a kite. A kite was flown by Shiva. Next, the hunter shot the deer. What exactly it happens here? The deer was shot by the hunter and shot. Yeah. Next one, the lion attacked the zebra. The zebra was attacked by the lion. Okay. Next one, the prayer is taking extra time. Here, the extra time is being taken by a player. Okay, it's a player, so the extra time is being taken by the player. Okay, like this you can create the active voice and passive voice. Very important. Let's try to just have more than 50-60 examples and try to practice it regularly so that you should not forget this grammar things. Yeah, the last one is I think Sam had taken the medicines. The medicines had been taken by Sam. Okay, so likewise you can form active and passive voice sentences. Next one is the adverb. What exactly it does? So this adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, even the whole sentences also can consider. For example, modifying verbs, if you consider, she sings loudly. Here the loudly describes how loud she is singing. Okay, next one is the modifying adjectives. So when it comes to modifying adjectives, what happens here? That is a very tall building. Okay, so here very is the adverb, describe the degree of tall. Okay, modifying adverb, he drove too quickly. So here too describes the degree of quickly, too quickly. Okay, next one is the common adverb types. One is manner, so she walked carefully. So when it comes to show how exactly it has been done, so that time we can use this one. Time, he arrived late, so it defines the timeline, but yeah, it's just when exactly, not quantifying here. When it comes to they went there, the place where. Next, it's very cold. Okay, it shows the degree. And then she always studies, so it shows the frequency of study, how frequent she's studying. Yeah. And now adverbs tells more about the verb in the sentences also. For example, here the fire engine runs fast. Correct? Fast here. Listen to his speech carefully. Yeah, carefully. I browse the web frequently. Every day we do it, right? It rained hard. When it comes to the verb describes the adjective, the news is very surprising. Yeah. Next one, the coffee is extremely hot, so be careful. Nature is really amazing. Okay, like that it describes about an adjective, what we take it. Next, adjectives can be changed by adding ly. For example, slow, slowly, easier, quick, quickly, comfortable, comfortably. loud, loudly, clear, clearly. When it comes to these things, so we are adding I here, ly, happily, happy becomes happily, easy become easily. Instead of y, we add ILY. Okay, some exceptional cases we will be having it. So yeah, next one. So we'll see exercise here. For example, I spoke to you dash last time. I spoke to you carefully. Correct. It's an again to here. Yeah, it's adverb. So now we we talked about it clearly. Correct. Good. So I sat on the dash sofa. Comfortably, it will not come because it's again a different word. So we have the gap here, center. Then it should be I sat on the comfortable sofa. I can mention, or else I sat on the sofa comfortably also fine. But here it is exactly in the middle. As per the statement, it should be comfortable. Okay. My dog runs very fast. Correct. Let's install the new program quickly. Quick becomes quickly here. Now we'll focus on adjectives. So what exactly are the adjectives? Okay. So adjectives are the words that describes or modifies a noun pronoun. Okay. That is very important. For example, we have here big, small. So we have blue, old, rich, huge, red, angry, unique, rare, purple, concerned, and special. The types of adjectives. We have the demonstrative adjective where such as this, that, these, those, we use it. So we already had seen the examples. Possessive adjectives such as my, your, his, her, or their. Superlative adjectives like which how something has a quality to the greatest or least degree. Superlative, we can say it. I don't have the example for this, but yeah, no issues. Indefined adjectives such as some, few. So it's just it is there, but we don't have the quantifying factor there. Okay, many, any. Proper adjectives in the sense which refer to the name of a specific person, place, or a thing. Okay, remember that. Now, so examples here when it comes to adjectives: a pretty girl, the red flowers, a long stick, heavy boxes, warm weather. So it's a few examples. So when it comes to commonly used adjectives, so we have the opposite words for the adjectives. We try to add an, in, and this prefixes to convert into a positive and negative meaning. Okay, when it comes to clear, unclear, important, and unimportant, predictable, unpredictable, believable, unbelievable, common, uncommon, aware, unaware, ambitious, and unambitious, conventional, unconventional, certain, uncertain. When it comes to other things like definite, it is indefinite. We add it. Correct, incorrect. We have it. I and we use. Comparable, incomparable, complete, incomplete, evitable, inevitable. So expensive, inexpensive. Okay, just an examples here. Able, disable, we added. Assemble, disassemble. Content, discontent. Here similar, dissimilar. Okay, now when you want to create this sentences using adjectives, they should appear in the following order. Like the first should be size or shape, and then age, then color, then origin and material. For example, a big brown house. Okay, color is here. Last one is the material or an origin. Okay, a small old English desk. A beautiful black Italian leather furs. Okay, delicious Chinese food. Likewise, we can form the sentences. Now, comparative and superlative adjectives. When it comes to comparative, they compare two things. Superlative in the sense they compare more than two. In short, few examples I'll show you. Okay, here when it comes to old, it should be older, and then it should be oldest. Same, young, younger, youngest, pretty, prettier, prettiest, long, longer, longest, short, shorter, shortest, bright, brighter, brightest, close, closer, closest, happy, happier, happiest. Now we'll see some of the adjectives with two or more syllables. Do not change but, instead add more to form a comparative, and most to form superlatives. For example, respectable, more respectable, most respectable, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Preferable, more preferable, and most preferable here. Hardworking, more hardworking, and most hardworking. Likewise. Fine. So now I have again few adjectives which have different forms of comparative and superlatives. For example, good, better, best. It's completely different. Now it is close, closer, closest like, right? Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. Far, further, furthest. Likewise. Okay. Yeah. Now again I have some examples here when it comes to comparative sentences. Amy is smarter than Betty. Okay. Chad is stronger than Dan. Greg is more delicate. It is okay, more delicate than his brother. I have more apples than he has it. Okay. She likes him more than me. So these are the example for the okay. Next superlative we can just have it. So when it comes to superlative accomplished by the word the, if we have the here, it will become the most. Okay, the Tom is the oldest man in the town. Paul is the tallest boy in the neighborhood. Okay, next, that shade of blue is the most beautiful color we can tell. Okay, this is the longest song that I have ever heard. Okay, like that you can just create the sentences. Yeah, so I think these are the basics which I wanted to cover in this session. So please guys just go through them. So try to refer everything. So here you might get less information. Try to refer some of the advanced books or kind of a Google, then just collect some examples, try to practice it and implement it in short. Yeah. Okay then guys, see you in the next session. Thank you.